been a little bit since I've been able to get on. Busy week. I usually try to do at least a couple videos at once to have more of a consistent schedule, but I was not able to do that last weekend, and um, wasn't able to do any recording unfortunately throughout the week because, well, yeah, just really busy. One of the guys I'm in charge of at my job, he went on vacation, so and I also pulled a muscle. Ooh boy, that was rough. I'm just now finally starting to feel better. Um, yeah, be careful when you pick up cat litter. 30 pound tub. Uh, oof, that was some pain there. But anyway, this is Maya 0.59. They actually just released I guess a hot fix. I'll leave the link to the game and the new hot fix, and along with the regular 0.59 update. I'll have all the links down below. So yeah, check it out, and we'll continue on with this game. Let's see. Oh, it, they said they fixed some animations and stuff with the doors where you can't lock it. What the other review? I think something to do with the doors. Not sure what else. Drop in. Oh, there's a more priority of where they get their resources. Like if you have stuff in the materials hopper, that is put more to a priority than the minerals that are just on the floor. And then if you have minerals that are say out here, colonists doesn't put it as high as priority as still being in here. And then there's also
Low temperature warning in
an,
living area.
another one where if anything is 10 degrees below 20 Celsius, so basically 10 and below, or for every degrees, they only have like a 2% uh 2% chance of going in the room. What it seems like, I'm not really sure. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But all right, so here doing decent on food. It's always a good thing. Get that done. This is starting to heat up. That's good. Ration packs are looking okay. Hmm. And if you're new, I have a beginning of this, but I also really haven't explained what certain things do, and I think I should do that. Just came into the game and just kind of didn't really um, explain what certain things do and so on and so forth. So I think I will do that in this one since we're kind of in a waiting game. What we have is your microwave smelters. Those compress your minerals and they make building supplies.
Low temperature warning in living area.
And the more you have, the more materials you have, and typically the faster they'll have things built. You also have space heater. Does basically what the name is. It heats up the space. They take up about I think it's 700 watts of power, and then have your air vents, and the vents will either pull air in and pull air out. It mixes it, or you can have it to where it just pushes air in or pushes air out. Then you have, your water, and water typically lasts a little bit longer. Now your ration packs, you got to keep a really good close eye on these, because just because you have a food preparation station doesn't mean anything, because if you run out of energy or whatever have you, they can't eat. So then you have your toilet and you have your beds. Seems like there's still some issues with this whole area, because they should be sleeping when they're tired, but they seem to not do that. They just keep running until they die. Then you have your hydroponics, which is, just for basically your plant life. And if you have a light here, it helps your food grow quicker. And then you have your geothermal generator, which generates power. And there's only geothermal vents that, like this one. This is a geothermal vent. That's the only place that this thing could be placed at. And let me see. Your doors can be locked. So like out here, I don't want my since it's anti-gravity. Sure. Always place right building. Which if say you don't want them digging somewhere or going around where there's a potential hypothermia issue or whatever, lock the door. They won't go through it. Typically, there's still some glitches with that. Then you have your atmosphere generator. Have to have this. Typically, if you do your base right, you only need one, and then all you need to do is use vents, which they don't use hardly any power. But for every generator you have, it takes I forget how much power it uses. It uses quite a bit. Let me see where it's at. Atmosphere generator. Use 650 watts. And the more you have of these, the more of these you need. So you just gotta keep stuff like that in mind. Power, food, and water. Water is not really necessarily a huge concern just yet. Minerals is um, food and power detrimental in this game, and well, oxygen is too, because like if you have a room that has no good atmosphere, people can die just by going in there. So that's always something to be looking out for. What else? What else? Then you have your utility robots, and these will go around and repair things little by little. The more you have, the better. And these will keep your colonists from having to do these little bitty chores, and they can focus on like pulling food and mixing it, and sleeping. It just takes chores off of them. And you have your hopper. It's a materials hopper. The robots will take materials from inside the hopper thing. You have your workbench table. This is where they design the schematics for whatever that you want built. And then another thing to always try to keep in mind of doing, especially if you have a lot of tectonic activity, is by putting it's called a generic chasing. And this is just basically fills in spaces with flooring and a roof. So basically, if like I said, you have a lot of tectonic activity, this will not cave in, but like over here, this has a chance of caving in. So, and on top of that, it seems to help with keeping the whole space, I mean, not cool, but like at a reasonable temperature, so your people are not like freezing to death. Because when they come out through here, it seems like start having like chances of getting hypothermia and stuff. So, yeah. And as we progress, I will explain further. These are windmills. Everybody pretty much knows what a windmill is. They generate so much power. More wind you have, the more they produce. Yeah. And then as you progress through the game, you can actually do this, where you can click to mark it, and they'll research it. And certain plants are like that as too, but a lot of this stuff you want to try to get rid of, really, if possible. And once you kind of see the game at a little bit of a standstill where nothing's really going on, nothing's being really done, you see your people just constantly busy. Build some, you see them constantly repairing stuff, build a few more of these. Only do like 2 or 3 at a time. And then if colonists are still running around, that means you need more people. But always, before you bring more than 4 in, make sure your food production is good, because food will go by super quickly. It's always something to keep in mind. And you don't need a whole bunch of beds. From what I've been reading and stuff, the AI is smart enough to know that to go on rotations. How much of this is true, I don't know. I really have never seen them use the beds except a few times, and the few times I have seen it, um, they end up getting stuck and die because they either starve or they dehydrated. So I don't know exactly if that's been fixed just yet. So we see. So let's see what's that. These few things I want built, they're not wanting to build. I think they're just a little too busy. Seems like we're doing decent on food. Um, so I think we're okay. Bring in 2 more people. At least 1 or 2 more people like that. Usually it never brings in more than 1 or 2. So that. And one way, is if you don't want to build like say a little here, you can actually build a flywheel storage system, which basically just stores the energy inside, or it's just a certain amount of energy, blah blah blah. I usually typically don't. I just build more power than what I need. And if you want a way of finding out how much energy you have, get like an atmosphere generator, anything that uses power, atmosphere generator, heater, or this, it'll tell you how much power it's going to need, how much power you actually have. Total supply is 6,000. You're using up around, like right now, it's high of 44. So it may be wise, because the wind never stays 71 for very long, so let's build one of these just in case. So we'll have a backup. If you start noticing the wind dying down a whole lot, we'll add up to 4. Solar's good, but the problem is it's only for solar. So, like, you may have 2,000 watts of electricity during the day, but at night, you may only have 3. So that's what the storage is for, but they run out super quickly. Let's see. Airbed will be built. I don't think I'm going to be able to get an airbed in here. It's difficult. there. But we'll see. Look where they landed. And if you start seeing food where it's not being able to keep up on the preparation, build another one. You typically don't need two right off the beginning. That's cool. And okay. That's, so it's starting to look like we need to go on and make a a livestock containment, which means that chickens that we have will go in there and reproduce. Blah. And that way, um, it's 3 o'clock. Okay. That way we can have more food instead of just plants. Because doing all these activities, you kind of need a little bit of protein. Blah. So yeah. Also too, I forgot to mention this is a nanoscale 3D printer. This printer imps, they only allow you to have 4 in the game. So yeah, once you get to the cap, that's it. But you do need this to build further things throughout the game. So far, the only thing that you really need it for is to make um um your like fusion, I think it is fusion generator. It is right offhand, and then you'll need a drill. Which I've actually built one without a drill, so that made no sense. All right, still alpha, not a big thing. All right, that built. Excuse me. That should be big enough. You really don't need that ridiculously huge for this thing. Something for it. Real Spartan. That's always cool. It's good. See, they have on here. They have raw food, which you can go up to a total of 1 million. Oh, it's 100,000. And then once it's actually processed, it goes to 40,000. Kind of blue as much as possible. Hopefully we get this built. If not, I may have to actually expand it to make it a little bit bigger. Running out of rations. So what that means we need to actually build this to be on the safe side. Yeah, 3 degrees. It's good. 22 new. No. Good. I wonder why they still haven't built this toilet. That makes no sense. So we'll make fell out of bed. That's awesome. Over there this time. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. Let's take this door. Let's put it out here and put one there. Maybe they'll build one eventually. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go on and have them take out the rest of that. See, maybe if I expand it, that'll help. I doubt it. I'll probably expand it one more square over and one more square that way. That may end up helping. Well, we'll see. Also, too, how's everybody done on the Black Friday if you do it? I mean, did y'all find any good deals? If that's what you do, I'm not sure how many countries actually celebrate. Not really celebrate, but you do Black Friday like we do here in the States. Also with Christmas, if you celebrate Christmas at all, you're looking forward to it. I've put up my Christmas tree, and it's fun. Fortunately, I really can't put up any lights since I'm actually going to be moving fairly soon, hopefully with the end of the year, but I highly doubt it. So I'm looking forward to buying a house and being able to do the yard stuff. I actually kind of miss mowing, but once I start having to mow all the time, I'll be like, man, I hate this. Yeah, I'm looking forward to owning my own place instead of an apartment, wasting money. Oh, oh no, I just want to do that with that there. So I need to do that may help. Do not know what is going on with this. Doors. I'd rather have it inside here. If I do that, not sure what is going on here. Really strange. Let's try. Try that and see how that works out. I don't know. Let's see. Airvid system, airvid systems. Service alignment, arm guard. Sure, why not? Okay, finally. Big war. That's okay though. We'll have plenty of food to go around. Let's see, what's this? We got ration packs on that. This toilet being a priority. Doors are done. I'll just keep looking at it. Atmosphere is excellent. Good. Room chasing. Usually I have problems. Usually I have problems for some reason. Take the door out. I don't know. I usually just have problems with this containment area for some reason. It not good. It usually runs out of atmosphere. There we go. Jeez, a little slow today. Made the toilet finally. That is awesome. We're doing good on food. We're doing good on water. Started out kind of rough. We are doing fine now, which is awesome. Atmosphere is excellent. All right. Looks like we are doing pretty okay. And it's excellent. Awesome. So, we'll just have to keep an eye on that. build, since this place is kind of large, you can't use a number pad for some reason, which I think is kind of annoying. But if you want to turn any object, you use R or T. I think also there's another one that you can actually hold it. Yeah, if you hold it, um, it'll spin it. Hold 316. If you see when you do that, it automatically places my don't you push R or T, it'll shift it 90 degrees. One, and let's see. And then to go to the next object, it's E or Q. Middle. So decent on that. And as of right now, I tried 4K for a little bit, and as of right now, I'm not going to be able to really do a whole lot of. Let me clear the entrance of foliage. Okay, but you gotta watch this. So what'll happen is sometimes they'll try to make it to where they get rid of stuff that's inside the wall, which makes no sense, but it's okay. See, like these two plants are basically inside the wall. Just gotta watch out for this. I'll keep in mind what I was saying. Oh, 4K. I'm not going to be able to really do a whole lot of 4K upload just yet, especially with games and stuff, because it just takes so long to upload, even just in 1080p. It takes about 3 or 4 hours just for an upload. I can process the movie and everything usually within I don't know maybe an hour or 45 minutes to an hour or so to process the movies into 4K. Or if I natively do 4K, all I can do is upload them. But my upload speed right now is only about 5 megabits to 7 megabits, so roughly 700 kilobytes. And yeah, it just takes forever. And I can't upload videos on a constant rate with doing that until I'm able to upgrade the internet and stuff. And, we'll look at going to 4K, but until then, I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot of 4K content unless it's like DIY videos and stuff, something that's not really going to be a regular upload basis. Then yeah, I'll do those in 4K. But something like gaming and stuff, it's going to be a little bit. I apologize for that. But one thing I will always try to do is put everything in 60 frames per second. That's one thing I will do instead. I always want everything in 60 frames. If I could do 60 frames, I would. It just looks so much better in 60. It's avian feeder. Oops. That is, that. Workshop table. Okay. All right, finally they built it. So sometimes I guess you just need to make it a priority. And to make a priority on something, you double click. But sometimes when you double click, it'll just select it. I don't know. Maybe it's you. If you hold it too long, it'll want to move it. I don't know. It's really strange. They don't want to do that, unfortunately, which is kind of annoying. How are we doing on our ration packs? We got enough of them. 1,000, 1,028. So let's go on. Probably going to be requesting some more people here in a minute. So let's before we even do that, let's prepare for it. Crab table or new crab station rather. That done. Okay. And let's make another. Sure. Another fruit tree. Potatoes. If I put it this way, it's going to interfere. I'll just leave it like that. Lights. All right. That's so now we got more chickens coming, more food production of that as well. So in the meantime, while they're getting that, let's go ahead and start digging. Start looking at doing research. Let's go ahead and dig this whole thing out. There's a yeah, there's a bed here, so we can do a lot of digging. We're gonna need to at least have all four corners of this dug out. Always pay attention because once you open this up, you lose everything. Let's do probably gonna find a few more things inside. Boy, March 3. That. Probably gonna find a few more things like fossils and stuff. I really don't understand the point of fossils. Look at it in the research station, but I really don't see any benefit of having them. It just takes up space. Although maybe further in the game they'll actually serve a purpose, but so far I haven't seen any purpose for them. Just maybe placeholder for now. And let's look at space heater. We're at about 8,000 watts, roughly, using about 4 or so. See, now it's at 60. It was at 75, so I'm glad I did build another one. So let's go on and build another windmill. Crop failure. Yeah, there we go. Oops. Crop failure again. Let's do these. Select it. Hopefully they'll build it. It's a priority, but I doubt it. Eventually, I'll probably will have to build another atmosphere generator because I'm getting farther and farther away, and I'm throwing my hands up and trying to show some just like y'all can see what I'm pointing at. Oh, that's okay. See, there's one, two, three, four, five. I'm glad I expanded the storage. There we go. Boom. Got that. So now we'll have more power. We'll have more than enough for the research because research does take a lot of power. Carrot, potato, 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 and the potatoes. It's like they're too close to each other, so let's delete potato. Hush! Stop barking at the cat. It's always loudness with these girls. Whew. Too early in the morning. Too early in the morning for that. Alright, we got that done. That's probably not going to be broccoli there. Maybe that'll help. Maybe if you space them apart. They got this thing in here where plants always constantly. It's annoying. And unless you have research to last on 58, if you launched the .05 58, oh man, it was annoying. It's like every other message. some issue with it. So, I don't know. Quite annoying. Quite. And I think I will leave it off here. I'll look at doing some research, getting that built up, and then hopefully we can add some more people, and then um, build the control tower. We'll look into all that next episode. So thank you for watching, and any comments or questions, leave down below, and I will link everything else down below as well. And as always, do what inspires you. Thanks.